He's able to spot him out now as Edward goes over to stun. The Phoenix locking him down. Edward losing immortality. Now Sky's gonna go in as well, but he's gonna be pinned down by DOMENKITE. No one's there to actually dish out damage. Skies will fall to Yue.
They take out Sakai's, they can get the Lord!
Plays into weapon medicine with the winter crown as well. DOMENKITE's gonna be taken very, very low, but he's able to buy immortality in time. Doming in the back as well, doing this with the stop. Crab still there doing damage in his heart.
Innocent's still alive and he gets the space, but DOMENKITE will take him out!
He got cooked by the Chrono Dash. Domeng has all the shields in the world. Now it's Yums who falls. Cram has immortality. He's gonna fall as well. Involve Lord in the mid lane as Cram dishes out damage to life, but he's gonna be gunned down by Yue.
And that's gonna be it!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first M7 World Championship Grand Finalist. Pilipinas, give it up for Aurora Gaming Philippines! What an intense series. And of course, we have the entire team with us here. DOMENKITE, after last year's early exit, you guys have completely turned the tables around to redeem yourself and reach to the grand finals. How important is this victory to you and of course to Aurora Gaming Philippines?
Sobrang importante kasi kumbaga ito yung namin yung revenge namin dun sa last run namin ng M6 So sobrang importante sa team and yun, sobrang saya lang na nakapag-grand finals kami.
You said that this win actually means so much to them because it's practically a revenge from their run back in the M6 last year. And of course, they're very much happy on this incredible run to make it to the grand finals, Eterna.
We could tell. Right as the winning moment happened, they were still busy looking at their own gameplay. So even up until this point, even at this winning moment, they're still considering, I think, what's going through, what happened in that earlier game. But now we go to Light. Light, in your first season with the team, you were able to go all the way to the grand finals. And now here, take to M7, another grand finals. Like, could you talk to us about the hurdles or the challenges that you faced that led you to this point right now?
Sige, Light, Tagalog.
You can speak in Tagalog and Rose can translate.
Alam yun eh. Ano ba yung hurdle?
Parang anong pinakamalaking pinagdaanan
Challenges
nyo?
na kinarap ko,
Yes.
ganun? Hindi siya madali since per season. Tapos yung pinalitan ko rin kasi magaling naman talaga si Rere. Tapos marami rin siyang sa team, parang na-achieve sila together. Tapos ako napapasok na bago, ganun. Siguro yung mga dapat kong malagpasan na challenges is yung pressure and also yung magiging open sa kanila kasi ako yung bagong salta, so medyo kailangan talaga siya matimbang ng mabuti, ganun.
He said that actually it wasn't easy, definitely, because he entered Aurora Gaming Philippines. He had definitely big shoes to fill after Renegade, who has shared and helped the team so much. So the biggest challenges he had to overcome, of course, it was the pressure, and he had to be open to, the four-man who has already built their chemistry.
That's definitely understandable, Rose.
Yes, I agree. And I'm pretty sure, and I heard from the Swiss Stages interview that Light is actually the light of the team. So I think he blended in just right. And of course, Yue. We know that this series is definitely not an easy series because SRG was already at match point. And oh my goodness, that was insane to watch. But Yue, how are you guys able to maintain your composure knowing that potentially the first ticket to the grand finals was on the line?
Siguro yung tiwala namin sa isa't isa is nandun pa rin. Then yung composure or yung moral namin is hindi siya bumaba. Tapos yun, nilaro lang namin, laro namin.
He said actually they just trusted each other really well. And despite being at match point, their composure and their morale didn't actually drop down. They just had to play like how they usually did. And you know what? That got them their first ticket, Eterna.
And honestly, not a lot of teams can do that, right? When they're under pressure, when everything is on the line, especially one chance to get to the grand finals, not a lot of teams can reset. Again, the fans are going crazy in the building, but I want to talk to Mr. Consistent. Yes, Mr. Consistent, Edward. This is your 5th M Series appearance, and you were able to secure your 3rd grand final appearance here right now. We gotta ask you, What makes it different for you this time around?
Siguro ngayon, iba na yung nakakasabay na lahat ng team, lahat ng bansa nakakasabay na. And lahat nag-step up na. So, yun siguro.
He said the biggest difference this time around is that all the regions are actually stepping up. And when everybody's stepping up, of course, the competition does get tighter. And when the competition does get tighter, it's definitely harder for all the teams participating. And I do agree, we see so many of the dark horses coming to rise this M7. And of course, DOMENGKITE. Coming into the M series, there were so many doubts surrounding the team after your run in M6 last year, and even the team recognized that. But with this victory, is there anything you would like to say to everybody who has doubted your journey?
Sa lahat ng doubters, wala eh. Ganyan talaga yung mga yan eh. Kasi wala, pagpatuloy lang nila pagdadaw sa amin and pinapakita naman namin sa game kung ano yung dapat pakita.
He said to all the doubters, he can't do anything about that because, well, that's them. They'll just doubt. What they can do, however, is prove them otherwise in the game.
Potential champion mentality?
Potential champion mentality indeed,
maybe.
Adirna.
And with that, before we let you go, boys, we gotta ask the final question to each and every one of you. All right. Who do you think you will be facing in the grand finals? Or rather, who would you rather be facing in the grand finals? We still have a few teams left looking for that final slot in the grand finals. We have Alter Ego from Indonesia, we have Team Spirit, EECA, SRG, Aurora Turkey A, and of course, TLPH. Let's start with you, Yue.
For me, TLPH.
TLPH. What about you, Light?
It's either SRG or TLPH.
Ooh. Edward?
TLPH or SRG.
Oh, still similar opinions here. Domeng?
DLPH and SRG.
TLPH and SRG.
Oh my, Eterna. This is honestly a potential grand finals that everybody don't want to miss. And of course, Edward, now that a Filipino representative finally has a ticket to the grand final, is there anything at all that you want to say to the Filipinos in the arena and those back at home?
Yun, maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta sa amin sa Aurora. And bumili na kayo ng Grand Finals tickets.
Is that thank you so much for the continuous support for Aurora Gaming Philippines, and don't forget to get your grand final tickets.
Nice, promotional. Very promotional.
Definitely. That was an intense upper bracket final match. And of course, we will throw it back to the panel to dissect what happened in this amazingly crazy series. Panel, we're throwing it back to you guys.